stuff. Okay, hold your breath. The coffee doesn't fall off of there. Coming out right through there. Can you see it? And it's not a cloud in the sky. It's gonna be a special day today. First, we're going to feed the babies their grain and some hay. But I won't show you the hay part today because I think we're gonna do a little field trip out to the farm, and it's time to start checking the bums on the mum cows out there, because we're only about a month or 3 weeks away from having our first babies. It's probably my most favorite time of year. As soon as the sun gets up to right about there, halfway up that tall tree, then we'll go feed the babies. Here we are. We made it. This is actually take two. I did this all yesterday. Here's the neighborhood. That's Sadie. We brought Finn with us. This is my grand dog, Wally. Or Walter if he's bad. And over there, Tiny Tim. He's cold. He'd like to go in the truck, but and he doesn't like walking in the mud. For our newcomers, I keep forgetting, we're a young channel. This, on that side of this fence right here, that's the hay field. Right now the cows have access to it and they're free to go out there and eat what they want to eat or not, but they get fed all winter in this little thing up there. You can see the bums sticking out. It's a similar setup like the little farm where I live, except there's more cows and more hay. So we're gonna go look at cow bums, and we'll go through the names again. I got my my dad used to call these my Chinese cowboy boots. And they are quite a bit more effective than them pointy-toed things. Oh, there's a pink rock. That's kind of interesting. How did we get a pink rock? Where'll we put it? On top of this fence post. Save it and see how long it stays there. That way, like that. This is the cow's rubbing rock. They like to rub on that thing because it's got got the right amount of abrasiveness and they like it, so okay, rub on it then if you want. This used to be a sawmill building. There was a big sawmill in there and I jacked it up a few feet, and 3 and a bit, I think. Actually, I can't remember now. Quite a few years ago. My babies were babies. Now they're married. So this right here is Casey cow. This is Cujo's mom. Aren't you? KC, not Casey, but capital K, capital C. She is actually Curly. Mustn't touch its baby, but she's quite tame. She's very pettable. I don't know. I didn't raise her mom, Curly. Curly and Sue, I bought them separate. They're a Hereford Simmental cross. And one year, instead of buying another bull, we bought our heifers. And I won't do that again because hand raising your heifers is way better. So we're going to look at the bums. This is the fact of the matter. That bum there, you have to look a little bit from the side here. See how it's not that puffy? And she's so tame. That's why I pet my cows, because now I can do this. And this is not puffy at all. And so she's not planning to have a baby for a month. And this one over here with the blaze on her face, that's Sophie. Her and Casey, I believe, were roommates. They were replacement heifers. And she's in the same, a little bit puffier maybe, but not much. And then when they get closer, you look down here at the wrinkles and the size of the teats that are starting to happen. And no, they're both kind of in the same boat. This one here, let's see, who is this? Oh, this is Sarah. Look at Sarah's bum. The same. A little bit puffy, but it'll start to hangs down here, and sometimes they streel. There's some mucus. I actually got a good picture of the mucus. Maybe I'll splice that into right here and show you, but it's called streeling, and they can streel 3-4 weeks before they calf. So don't get alarmed if you see that. It's kind of like, looks like snot hanging out, but she's a little bit puffier. See, she's starting to develop some wrinkles here, but still nothing. She's not calving. And who is this? Let's see. Oh, I have to wade in this deep stuff here. That's what you need these cowboy boots for. This is Dahlia. She is Dot's mother. Dot's at the farm. Dahlia is Daisy's baby. Actually, last calf before she timed out. Nope, nothing to write home about here. And this one, let's see this one. Oh, whoops, that's the bull. Guess you won't be getting a baby out of there. Who's this? These two are really hard to tell apart because they both have a slightly white tail. One's a little bit whiter than the other. This is Maggie and Belle. And Maggie with the map and Belle with the blotch. But they're got so much winter hair now that you can't really tell. But no baby coming here. Now this is different. See, starting to get saggy here and loosen up. Still, see, it's way more jiggly. Still nothing alarming, but she's coming. She'll be sooner than all the rest of these that we've checked so far. And this is Candy Cow. There she goes, even further along. See how much puffier that is? And it starts to get, like it gets really saggy. Well, you got to fit a calf out of there. And so it really starts to loosen up when it gets close. And this is Bliss, Bambi's mom. She is between her and Casey's mom, Curly. This is Curly over here. I call her Mustn't Touch It. She's that Simmental Hereford cross that we bought years back. She's probably the oldest. She's probably 13 maybe, and this one's probably 11. They're the oldest two cows. Let's see, Bliss. I called her Bliss because she was born tame. No, she's not quite as far along as that previous one. And mustn't touch it. She's getting ready like, uh-oh, you're not gonna try to touch me. I gotta run away if you are. I'm not gonna touch you, just relax. This is Tina. She's the one that had the twins last year. Nothing notable. And that's good. Because she had a hard year last year. She calves a little bit late this year. Not so long as it's not too late, I won't mind. And this is, we're missing a black cow. Bunny cow. Where is Bunny? This is Tinkerbell. I used to call her Tankerbell, remember? She had such a big belly on this one. And she always did. She was always looked like she was pregnant, having twins all the time. But she's going to be having her first calf, but nothing really soon. We're missing a black cow. Maybe we did have a calf. Oh no. We saw her. There she is over there. That other black one. Not Jack the Bull, the one next one over. That's Bunny. Bunny and Tinkerbell were roommates last year, so they were bred towards the end of June last year. And this is Bunny. She's a little further along than Tinkerbell. I do the jiggle test. It's actually fairly effective, because if it doesn't, you see that? See, she's jiggly. And then this one, see that? No jiggles. Not like this. It's different. And this one, no jiggles at all, see? And that's how I tell. Then when they get closer, then you can look at the udders and so on in there, but it's early yet. We're not supposed to have a calf until, well, if the cows have read the calving manual, they know that they're probably not supposed to have a calf until from the middle of March, 15th of March to the 15th of April, if they were paying attention. Were you paying attention, Sophie? If they were paying attention, they know they're not supposed to have their calf before then. And now look I've got this all over my boots. I can't climb in the feeder and introduce you to cows on the other end. We're going to try some of this snow and see if we can get it off. So, here we go. This is Sophie. This is Casey, Cujo's mom. Hey, Casey. She's a very friendly cow. This is Maggie. Maggie with the black mustache and the map. That's Maggie. And that's Dahlia. You can see she's got brown eyes. The pigment on the skin around her eyes is dark, but she didn't get the round patches like Dot's did. Or Dahlia, sorry. And she's not quite as friendly. That's Dot's mother. This is Beatrice. She makes beautiful calves. When we did that one video when I went up the street to feed my neighbor's cows, and he had that big steer there. That's hers. He wanted her. And this is Sarah. Sarah and Dahlia are very difficult to tell apart. She's got pigment on one eye but not the other, and Sarah has pigment on both eyes, and Sarah is not quite as happy to be petted. And Dahlia, Dot's mom, she likes it. Beatrice, this is Bunny. Bunny's gonna have her first baby this spring. Aren't you, Bunny? Yeah. This one is Bliss, Bambi's mom. Come on, say hello. And this one is Belle. This one is Tina. She's the one that had the twins. And that's Coco's mom right there, Candy Cow. She's very, very tame, sweet cow. But that's Candy's mom, or Coco's mom, and her name's Candy. Well, clearly because of how she looks. She looks multicolored, look like she's marbled. And I'm dribbling on here. So what do we got? That one. Tina did the twins. And then this guy here, Jack Black, the bull. This will be his first year. We did have one little black bull was very late. So we did have a black calf out of him last year, just one. Jack Black and Pokemon. Think they look the same? But this year, everybody should be having his babies, and it will be interesting to see what happens. This is what happens when you do a poor job of the dehorning and you don't quite get never mind. You don't quite get the horns completely de-energized, then you still get these little bumps and stuff. Calm down, Jack. This one's still wiggly, but this one is not. This one's still connected to his skull. Look at her. She looks just fantastic. She's got a nice flat back. Her hips aren't sticking up. Her feet look great. And the only thing is, I'd say her udder is starting to hang a little bit low, and that's what happens. That's Tinkerbell with the big fat belly. She's going to have a baby too this spring. Baby by Jack. My cows are all naturally polled. I don't buy horned bulls typically, but I really like the look of Jack Black, and so I bought him in spite of him having horns, and we're hoping that the polled, which is the genetic feature that means hornless, my cows are all polled cattle, naturally polled, and I'm hoping that their naturally polled gene will erase that little bit of horns from Jack Black. And if we end up dehorning calves, well, we'll have some other choices to make. So there you go. Now we've looked at bums, you've met the cows. We got lots and lots of square bales left. That's when we run out at the little farm where we're feeding the babies. Then we'll pull this trailer out of here and back the truck up, and we'll load some 20 or 30 bales on, or however many bales we need, off of this pile onto the truck and take it to the little farm for the babies. Now you're caught up if you're a recent subscriber, and most of the videos through the summer will happen out here because this is where it all happens. And all of those goodies, will make videos about all of that stuff. Won't we, Finn? Ready to make some videos? All right. So, wherever you are, have a happy day, and we'll see you next time.